Musicality plus personality equals Jazicality.
Oh,
I hope you brought your cheese for this.
what?
Subscribe.
Hey, Gouda, bring some cheese and some cream. I've got something to say, so sit down, check your screen, yeah.
Hey, what is up, you guys? It's Jazicality back on my second channel. My main channel is just Jazicality. You can go over there and subscribe after you hit the subscribe button on this channel, of course. Today we're going to be going back in time. If only, right? Then we could be like that guy in Back to the Future. I don't remember his name. Someone tell me in the comments down below. But even that movie didn't really have a happy ending because 2020 was still in there and like people were still... Let me just get into my year, okay? Let's not talk about that just yet, okay? Anyway, I thought it would just be fun to just go over my year and talk about the small milestones that I had happen. Even though it was a tough year, some pretty good things still happened. So I thought I'd just go over that with you guys today. And I came out on the other side stronger, and I've learned a lot more about myself and people around me. And without further ado, let's get into the first photo, which is in December 31st. This is a picture of me, my boyfriend, and his boyfriend. Just kidding, they're not boyfriends, but like Colin's always trying to steal Sam away from me, and it's just not gonna happen. I'm talking to you, Colin. Anyway, this was a really fun night. We went to Colin's apartment with his friends, and we just celebrated the new year coming in. You know, obviously we didn't know what was going to happen, but it was a really fun night. I think we played Cards Against Humanity, but I think it was also, there wasn't Cards Against Humanity, it had pictures on there, and there was really good food. I had a lot of cheese, obviously, because that's my brand, and I also had like this sausage kind of thing, I don't know, but really good food. I found out that I like these chips that Sam had the other day. And I met a lot of fun people. There was a funny story because like I stole Sam's sweater, as I do often. It was like a blue sweater, and I had it in my backpack, and as soon as we got there, I saw this guy wearing the exact same sweater, and I'm just like, Sam, you know, I hit him. Like, look at that guy, he's like wearing the same sweater that I had in my backpack. He's like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Like, he didn't really care. And I I put down my backpack. I couldn't say that. I put down my backpack, and the night started, and there was a really cute cat there. I don't remember its name because it was like a year ago, literally. So anyway, moving on. So that was a fun night. Moving on. 15 days later was my mom's birthday, January 14th, which just came around again. Happy birthday to my mom. Shout out to you, Mom. She's literally the best human ever, and she has a YouTube channel, which I will be getting into in this video. If you have kids especially, go subscribe to Mrs. Anderson's Learning Detectives, but I'll promo that more in a second. Yeah, we were at the Olive Garden. We had the nicest waiter ever. I do remember him. I don't remember his name either. I don't remember names, okay? Of people that I meet once. Usually, there's very rare instances that I remember the name. But he was really nice. We had a nice conversation. And my mom and I got the same meal. I remember that. I have a good memory, whatever, but like names. We had the same meal, and it was so fun to go to the Olive Garden because my parents always took me and my brother there when we were little. It's a great memory to go back to, and when, you know, like when restaurants were open, like we would go there and get zuppa toscana and pasta, the breadsticks, the mother cheese and breadsticks, people are amazing. I made zuppa toscana this year, which was really cool. The next picture is me and my band Crushed Into Place. You should subscribe to our YouTube channel. There might be a lot of promos in this video. I'm sorry. That's what a lot of my year consisted of, just different groups that I'm in. I got into a lot of different groups and just like doing my own thing as well, but more about my band. You see my boyfriend Sam, he's the drummer. And then you see Tim Hannah, he's our new guitarist. You see Austin Nuno, our bassist, and you see me, the singer. Tim and I met at McNally. Like, we all went to school together, but we didn't really talk that much, but we like knew each other. So I went to an open mic one night, and he was there performing with his girlfriend and this other girl. And I thought to myself, I really want to ask Tim to be our new guitarist because our other guitarist had left the band. I'm just kidding. And so I really wanted to ask him, but I was like, no, like, he's probably gonna say no. I don't want to harass him, like, as he's trying to, you know, be in this other group with his girlfriend. And I'm just like, you know, like, people don't have time to be in multiple bands. And I know this because Sam's in multiple bands. And I'm just like, Sam, don't be in another band because, like, we need you, whatever. And, so I didn't want to ask him. And I'm with my friend Nick, like, just sitting like, the guy up there, I want to ask him to be in my band because I know him, but I really don't want to bother him. And he's just like, you should go say hi. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, what? He's like, wait, I didn't expect you to go. And I was like, fine. And so I said hi to Tim. I was just like, hi, like, not expecting anything. And he goes like,
hey, you and Sam, you're looking for a guitarist, right?
and I'm just like, I almost started crying. I'm going to start crying like, no, I'm just like, That's the good thing about Facebook though. Like, you're friends with people that you probably don't really talk to, and like, they're like looking at your stuff and they might see that you need something. Anyway, so I gave him a hug and I'm just like, oh my god, I love you, like, definitely, like, yeah, and like, he's just like,
I'll talk to you later about it, and like, you know, like, we should jam together.
I'm just like, freaking yes, please jam with us. Please jam with us. Anyway, so that's how we formed our 3.0 of the band, because there was actually a guitarist before the other guitarist that left, but now it is Tim, and he's great and so super nice. So the next picture we have is it's actually was going to be that I didn't know, my cover of my song Big Mood, that's on all streaming platforms, and you can stream it now everywhere. And I didn't know it was going to be that at the time. I'm actually wearing the Thank You Next sweater from Ariana Grande's merch, but you can't see that, and I made sure to cover it up because I didn't want a lawsuit. Like, I don't know if that could happen. Whatever. I mean, nobody knows who I am, but like, anyway, so the next picture is just a chill picture of me and Sam in the new year, or Sam and I in the new year, and the sun's hitting us just right. And I'm just like, Sam, like, we have to take a picture. We took multiple pictures, but I'm showing you guys one because this one's really good. I'm wearing a red hat. I look like I have no hair, but I was like rocking my face, like whatever. And yeah, he's wearing a Totoro hat. And then the next picture is actually on February 15th because we like to be different. And, you know, we don't like to celebrate on the days of holidays. Just kidding. We both had work and we couldn't get together, so we did it the night after. And this is actually a foreshadow into quarantine, which I didn't know at the time, of course. But it was Valentine's Day the day before, February 15th. And I was just like not feeling like going out. And it turns out neither was he. So he asks me, he's just like, hey, do you want to go to a movie in a restaurant like we planned, or do you want to stay in? I'm like, to be honest with you, I just want to stay in, order some chicken wings and watch a movie with you, but I still want to get dressed up. And so that's exactly what we did. And I made a cute little Facebook post about the night. I called it our most exclusive club, and everybody liked it, and I was like happy. I love him. And then, actually the next day, I think it was the next day, we had a Crush on a Play show. And that was actually our first and last show with Tim in live areas, which is very sad. But it was a really fun night, and a lot of the people that we had accumulated over the years had actually come to the show, and it was a really fun night. I took a lot of pictures of people, but I'm only showing you the ones that I know that people are okay with me showing because they're active on social media. The first one is my videographer and photographer, Sam Bramble. And then, like, he's super nice. Go follow him on Instagram and go check out his website. I'm gonna name the name right here so I don't screw it up. Anyway, definitely go order some of his stuff. He's very talented. He's an artist. He's a photographer. He's a drummer as well. A videographer. We're coming out with a video soon. Stay tuned, bro. Anyway, and then the next picture is me, Justine, her boyfriend Jesse, and my boyfriend Sam, and we're making cute funny little faces. And then you see me and the band with our merch. I made everybody take pictures. I wanted to remember the night stop. And then a couple days later, you see me with my good friends Good Trouble, my friend Ben, and then the other Ben who wasn't my friend but is my friend now, and Tyler. And then the other person in their band wasn't there to take a photo, but his name's Jake. So hi. And then a couple days later, like maybe a couple weeks later, I got my friends together, Justine and Garrett, and we were gonna make what was supposed to be my first music video for my song Facetune that actually isn't out yet, which is like crazy to think about just because like that was supposed to be my first music video. I don't know if we were gonna wear these wigs, but like I think we were gonna wear the wigs, but we were just having fun with them. And we had a whole choreography going on, and we were gonna meet again, but then, you know, the pandemic, like, you know, just screwed up everything. And so that didn't end up happening. And then my first music video was actually a long time coming, and I still had Justine there, but Garrett wasn't like in the cities at that point. So I'm gonna have to make a music video with him. We're gonna have to make this music video together, obviously. So, and then you see Sam and I on another date, but this time we went out. Thank God, because everything was about to be shut down. Anyway, we were at AMC, and I think we saw the Spider-Man movie Homecoming. And then the world went dark. The last place I was at was my job at Pizza Luce, and you just see on the news like that the virus is getting really bad. And I remember like having to clean menus, make sure that we were like very tight on sanitizing things and cleaning just everything. And like my throat was just like, ew, like what's going on? Like I'm not used to all of this like extra work. Not that we didn't clean, like we sanitized the tables like after people were done, which we also had to do, but we weren't like actively cleaning the menus because it just didn't happen like that. But it was just starting to get really different. And then like we had the opportunity to be on furlough, like just not go to work and be able to file for unemployment at that time and like get all of that. So I stayed with Sam and his family for a long time, and I started making vlogs again on my channel. So the first vlog that I made was just giving advice on your vocals. So if you want to watch that video, that'd be a good video to start off your process if you'd like to do that. I'll link it. I'm linking all these things down below just so that you know. I'll probably be making more videos like that soon, but definitely check that out. And another thing I got into is helping my mom with her YouTube channel because she's retiring soon and she wants to make another form of money. So it's been really cool to help her out. She's gotten some videos that's gotten over 1,000, over over 500. Like she's been getting some really good feedback, really good views. So I've been very happy to help her, and it's so funny to see my mom like on camera just because she's like me but like times 100. It's hilarious. One of my favorite videos to this day is the Addition Alley game where she's like doing a math game with her version of bowling, and it's just so funny. Definitely check that video out too. Check out Mrs. Anderson's Learning Detectives. Follow her on all social media, just like everyone else here. I'll be linking everything down below. But Mrs. Anderson's Learning Detectives and Mrs. Anderson's Learning on Instagram. I actually manage her channel and everything, so definitely going to be hyping that up because it's fun. So, and then on I did this cover of Demi Lovato's like I Love Me. Yeah, and I felt my throat like literally like just drying out, and I thought, you know, like I was just getting sick, but then I was like, oh my gosh, like is it that? And so I finished the cover, like it's out, you can watch it, link down below. And then the next day and the days after, I was sick, and I was the sickest that I've ever been. I had fevers, I had ear infections, I had eye infections, pink eyes, I mean, and I had to drink a lot of hot water, a lot of candies like lozenges and all of that. It was gross, so we're not gonna like stay on there. But I was sick for about 2.5 weeks, but I don't think, like maybe after a week or the second week I was able to like talk to people. I wasn't like away from people, but we weren't practicing because of it. Not me being sick, but the sickness. And so we were on you know, like face chat. We did Zoom calls. It wasn't Zoom, we did hangouts with the band. So that's what you see here. And I continued vlogging after being sick and while being sick with Sam, and we had a video reach, it's now over 1,000 views, and I'm just like, praise God. There you go. I knew it was funny, but I didn't know that it was going to get that much traction, to be honest with you. But like the name of it is like doing my boyfriend's hair like with girlier hairstyles and reacting to Cardi B memes. And every time I watch it, I'm not gonna lie to you, I crack up. So I guess I kind of see why it got traction. You should watch that video. You'll be cracking up. And then I made my first batch of merch, which is the My Favorite Color is Cheese merch, which is probably one of my, it actually is my favorite. It's my first and my favorite merch line. You can get that still today, down below, down below. And yeah, I made this really cool video about makeup and just like making mini songs for them. I'll probably come out with an EP for the full songs for those soon, like in the future. I thought about doing that. Let me know down in the comments down below if that'd be something that you're interested in watching. I mean, in hearing and watching. And then the band and I, me and the dudes, we made a cover for Billie Eilish's No Time to Die, which is one of my favorite videos we've ever done. We want to do more covers like that, which is probably going to be coming soon. We're practicing one tomorrow. And then you see me getting my merch, so that's cool. Then you're gonna see the George Floyd memorials that were around my old apartment. And then a really cool day happened through all of the darkness. I don't really want to harp on the darkness too much just because it was a really hard time. And I ended up going to a really like terrible place in my mind. So, but luckily Sam was there through it. He was with me for 2 weeks because at the time we didn't live together. But he really helped me through, and he helps me now too. So, and then we have this day in time that his graduation day. I didn't go back to school, but Sam did, and it was so tough on him, and I'm so proud of him for finishing out his degree, his associate's degree, and very proud of him. And I ordered him this cap and gown so that he would feel like it was more real, and we watched his graduation on the TV. It was just a really special day. And then a couple days later he went back home because I was feeling better and he had to go back home. And then of course, like when Sam leaves, like something weird happens to me. I met this cat. Funny story, scary story. I went to go do my laundry. I think before I went downstairs I heard a cat meow. I went out my door, I didn't see anything. I went downstairs, get my laundry, come back up, whatever, go back down, get my laundry, bring it in, go get the mail. In the corner of my eye, as I'm going to get the mail, I see a white thing in the corner of my eye, and I'm like, it's probably nothing. I low-key thought it was a ghost, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, so I go get my mail, I come back, nothing's there. I go inside, I hear a cat meowing. I look in my peephole, there's a little cat at the bottom of the door. And what do I do because I'm stupid? I open the door. And what does it do because I open the door? It walks in and I'm like,
Oh wait, I thought I was ready, but I'm not. You have to leave.
And it crawls under my futon. It goes in throughout my apartment. I'm like,
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, cat. Like, you have to leave. I'm sorry.
I look out, and the janitor that was cleaning the apartment just looked at me because I didn't say hi to her because it was like awkward. I don't know. She's just looking at me like,
You should have said hi to me. I could have helped you.
like, I don't know. It just that day I didn't say hi to her. I usually always say hi to her, and I was like, help me. Anyway, so I do get the cat out. Long story short, like these two girls help me. They try to help me find this cat's home. No one's taking it. And then I go downstairs, and they're gonna watch the cat while I read this sign that might have where the cat is supposed to be. Come back upstairs. They lost the cat. I went home. And then kind of a couple, like maybe a month later, I heard the cat meow again, and I'm like, okay. And then you see a little milestone here. I learned how to braid my hair in with weave, put extensions in my hair, which is this too. I just did this crochet weave yesterday, another milestone. Yes, girl, and I look good too. And then, my graphic designer. Her name's Margaret's Design. I'll link her down below too. Definitely commission her, or this was $50 that I paid her to do this. It's so good. It was based off of the photo that I took on the set of my mashup for Billie Eilish's Bad Guy and Thinking About You by Frank Ocean. I have too many things to link, but I'll link them all somehow. Anyway, moving on. This is another photo with me and my best friend Justine, and we actually did a cover this day. It was another mashup of another Billie Eilish song, I Don't Wanna Be You Anymore, and Zombie by the Cranberries, which you should totally check out. It was really cool. We both played guitar and sang. And then a couple days later, I was gonna go back to Chicago. I know, I'm sorry. During this time, I went back for my birthday. It was still undecided, like what was happening. Still dangerous, but I'm glad I did it because like now I can't go home because now it's very clear like you can't go anywhere. So I think the guidelines were lifted or something. I don't know what happened, but I ended up going and I don't regret it because I got to see my family and I miss them so much. And if I didn't get to see them then, it would be an even longer time since I saw them. And I'm like really like heartbroken over that. But so I had my extensions in. My mom's just like, do you want to do them together? Like it was like some sort of fun thing. Like she wasn't looking at me like I didn't just do this like 2 days ago. But we did them together and it took us literally like 6 hours, like into the night. Like, I think we finished them in that day, but like she wanted to go to sleep and I was like, no, we have to finish this now. We're not gonna finish this. We have to do it now. Anyway, so that was a really cute look. We put in red hair. And then she was wearing my favorite color is cheese merch because she's a stan. She's the best. She says she's my #1 fan, so I appreciate that. I love you, Mom. Thank you. My whole family actually has some of my merch, which is like really cool. And my mom has a green screen. I ended up buying one when I got back home because I'm like, I want a green screen. Like I've always wanted a green screen. My mom has a green screen. I'm getting a green screen. Green screen. Anyway, but I used her green screen to make my Corners of the Room music video, where I just put in a lot of the Black Lives Matter like riots, and just I got these pictures from a website that I can't remember the name of, but it was a good website and had a lot of very, very good photos taken by people. But I don't think I used any with faces too much just because I didn't want everybody to get in trouble. But then you have another picture of me just feeling myself. Had my hair in. Then my other merch came in because I ended up making more merch when I went home, and I also made my website Jazicality.com, which you can go check out. I have to update it because it's looking crusted and dusted and busted and rusted and it's not updated. And then I took this secret photo of my dad in his little studio. Fun fact, he used to be a rapper, which is why I know how to rap, because he used to like go over with me like how to like be like, you know, like how to, I don't know, but yeah. So, and then July 20th, 2020. Girl, I got my license. Got my driver's license on July 2020. So that song's like really important to me. Then I made a Patreon, but I kind of failed because I stopped making it because it was the time of the pandemic, and I'm just like, nobody's gonna pay to see me do this when I have a YouTube channel, so I just, girl. And then I made a cover of How Do You Sleep by Sam Smith, which you should totally check out, which I'm never gonna stop saying. And then I had a little photo shoot with my best friend, and these ended up being some of the first pictures that we used for our duo page, which is Descant Storm. Then you have another picture of me from the How Do You Sleep music video. You have more merch, a mask because I wanted to keep it updated. You have a random photo of Sam making me work out. Or this is the cover of Long Time Coming. If you go on Spotify, a cute picture of me with my hair. Cover video, My Future by Billie Eilish. Sam Bramble and I doing another photo shoot, which is actually for my upcoming album, which I'm still working on. I'm so sorry it's taking so long. I know I've been talking about it since last year. This yellow photo right here is actually going to be the cover of it, which is so cool. I can't wait to make it official. And then I was doing more rapping and singing. Yeah, I was really feeling this. I really love this red hairstyle. It's so cute. Might go back to it like later in life. It's another picture of Sam. We were doing the first day of recording the Long Time Coming music video. Here's my little cat buddy before I got him. He's actually sitting here with me. There's my friend Mason and Austin. Austin lives with me too, but Mason was just helping us move in back in September. This is my room when I figured out it was the smallest room of the house, apartment, whatever. Because I didn't realize that there was a smaller room compared to the other rooms. I just thought like they were all like big and beautiful because I was here and I was just like, oh my gosh, like this place is amazing. It had hardwood floors and it's so beautiful and I love this place so much. I decorated it with lights and stuff. I just put this in, don't. The tree was trying to take out my weave. It was trying to take me all the way. Excuse me, ma'am, why aren't you plugged in? And then I made a WAP music video, white as provolone, not the other thing. And then this is Queen Henry, my other cat, which isn't really my cat. She doesn't live with me, but she's basically my first cat, my second cat, yeah. And she's adorable and I love her. Here's another picture of me absolutely freaking killing it with blue and purple hair. Thank you very much. This is my outfit for the second day of filming for A Long Time Coming. It's me and Justine. We did a dance. You gotta check it out, people. You just do, okay? And then here's a picture of me, Justine, Jesse, and Sam when they came to visit our new place. We're actually neighbors, which is fun. My boyfriend Sam doing a photo shoot of me. The first photo of me, Austin, and Sam. The thumbnail for the video I made them do with me because I thought it would be funny. Here's Buddy like on one of his first days here at the apartment on the stove because he hated us. Just kidding. But I don't know why he chose the stove. It wasn't on, but like I guess he liked the cool air because he does like cool air. He goes up to windows when we open them. And then here's a photo of him in his little spot that was away from us. It's on top of the counters and stuff. He goes up there sometimes still when he feels like unsafe, like if there's someone visiting or something. Here's my little party that we threw. We had a little party. It was like a couples party. It ended up being that way. But there's 8 people there. Thank you. 8 people. That was what they said back then. Here's my video of Will You Shut Up Man? The remix, the dance I made. I sampled some of Biden's words from the speech between him and that man, and I did a dance to it. Link down below. You know what to do. And then this was my favorite braid looks. I like all of them in different ways, but this one just really opened up my it opened up my face, okay? And I loved it. And then I'm like trying to go fast because I know this video is gonna be long. And then here's a picture of one of my recording sessions with Justine. We just do it here in my apartment because I have a setup and stuff. Then we did a makeup video at her apartment. And then her boyfriend Jesse, follow him on Instagram. It's at Midwest Anomaly. I'll be sure to link it down below. He did this photo shoot. It was like very impromptu. We did a little photo shoot. We all 3 of us went out to eat one day at this restaurant, and there was this really cool, vibrant chair there, and I don't remember whose idea it was. I think it was Justine's idea, like, take some photos. I don't remember. Okay. But these were really fire. There's other photos that you can see on our Instagram. Go follow us at Descant Storm. And then here's another photo. This was taken by the Sam Bramble. A photo shoot for me and Crush Into Place, where I'm obviously the leader. Because women rule, okay? I'm just kidding. I am technically the head of the group, but I never like that, so I always give everybody room to be the leader of like whatever we're talking about. Like if it was heavily guitar based, we're gonna listen to you for a second. If it's heavily bass that we need at this time, we're gonna listen to you, drums, everything. Just an open forum, because like if you think that you're the leader and you're not, like I guess that is being a leader, like just listening to what everyone has to say in order to be better, because if you're not listening to everyone and you're only listening to yourself, you're not learning, and that's not cool. So and then I was a taco for Halloween, which was the low-key one of my dreams. I've always wanted to be a food item for Halloween, which is really weird. Yeah, and then there's a random picture that Justine took of me, which I wanted you guys to see because I'm making the same face that I made when I was wearing the Pikachu costume for the How Do You Sleep video for Sam Smith, which I thought was kind of funny. Like, why do I keep making that face? And then here's me sticking my leg up in the air to show everyone that I'm flexible, that I never posted on Instagram, which I wanted to post on Instagram. I was just really like feeling good. I was wearing my favorite color is cheese merch. And then to finish out the year, I did another cover by Demi Lovato, which was her song Stone Cold, which is an older song, but it was very special to my heart, and I just wanted to do it again because I only put it on Facebook. Check it out. Here I feel like I look like Andre Day, and I was feeling myself. I was looking good to myself, basically. And I was wearing this cute little romper that I got from Target. And then I'm finishing this off with Austin, myself, Sam, and Buddy's little stockings. A little funny story. I couldn't find a little B for Buddy, and I had to get a Y even though I work at Target, and there was definitely a B there at one point, and I just procrastinated and got our stockings at the last minute because they were $15 each, and your girl did not know if she wanted to spend that much money on stockings, but they ended up being so cute. But I'm going to leave them up for a while because I'm getting my money's worth, okay? Why does Jesus like to scare me? The camera went off, and I thought that I hadn't been recording. I almost cried. I kid you not. I was just like, okay, so I wasn't meant to make this video because it went to my home screen and it wasn't showing up. And I was just like, did I really just spend all this time talking? Like, I know that it was recording. Like, God, like, what's going on? Anyway, so I want to finish this on a peaceful note, like, after I freaking panicked. I can't believe this just happened to me, whatever. Okay, but yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. It doesn't matter. I just want to thank not only God, but Jesus. And thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Go to my Instagram. Follow me on there. Please continue on this journey with me. I'm trying to work really hard with this day job. And I guess I am working really hard. Doing social media and going to work full time. Well, it was full time back in the holiday days, but just like having a job and trying to do social media and like trying to get to that point of full time. Please help me to get to 1,000 subscribers, both on this channel and my main channel. It would mean so much to me. Also, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Keep it real, homie. Peace.
What?
Subscribe.
Hey, Gouda, some cheese, and some cream. I got something to say, so sit down, check your screen.